As I mentioned a couple of times, weather is going to impact most areas of our province starting late this evening, in some areas early this evening, and spreading right across. To tell us all about what we can expect in your neck of the woods, we're now joined by NTV's chief meteorologist. Here's Eddie Scher. Eddie?
Hi, Larry. Thank you very much. Yes, a strong area of low pressure is currently working its way up from the coast of New England. And what that's doing is actually bringing quite a bit of snow to areas to our south and to the Maritimes. But as far as our neck of the woods goes across the island, not expecting much snow at all. But it will start as some frozen precipitation as we head into this evening. Let's get a look at radar imagery. We can see as we look across Atlantic Canada and the eastern part of the U.S., all that snow currently spreading its way up into the Maritimes. But you can also see the rain there near Halifax. That's mainly what's going to affect Newfoundland as we head into tonight. Now, we do see some light snow currently trying to push across the west coast, but that's quickly going to transition over to freezing rain, ice pellets, and rain this evening, and then it will eventually go back to snow as we head into tomorrow. So as far as Futurecast goes, let's time this out for you. As we head through the rest of the afternoon, it looks like some light snow will begin to overspread much of southern Newfoundland by this evening. It will not last long. Notice by 10, 11 o'clock, we see that mix pushing across the island, which is that freezing rain and rain. The exception to that will be on the northern peninsula, where it looks like snow will hang on longest. Into Labrador, snow arrives overnight. As we head into 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, looks like some heavy rain across the Avalon Peninsula back to about Gander. Snow on the northern peninsula by then. Heavy snowfall by tomorrow morning across eastern and much of northern Labrador. But by 6 o'clock in the morning, it looks like that colder air is beginning to filter back in across the island. In fact, in the metro, the rain may end as a bit of snow, but much colder air filters in by tomorrow afternoon, which will kick off widespread intense snow squalls across the west coast, while the snow continues through much of Tuesday across Labrador as the area of low pressure deepens and essentially stalls as we head into tomorrow evening. Now, as we do take a look at what we have going on by this evening. Again, it looks like by Wednesday morning, I should say, it looks like we still see that snow across the Labrador coast. And snow across Labrador's coast between tonight and it looks like Wednesday or early Thursday could be 50 to 100 centimeters of snow. Northern Labrador going to be hit very hard by this winter storm. Across the island, freezing rain warning in place for Central, winter storm warning for the northern peninsula, a snow squall watch across the west coast. Wind warnings in place for many areas of northern, southern, and western Newfoundland. The Avalon Peninsula is currently not under a wind warning, but I suspect that will change as it looks like tomorrow night through much of Wednesday. Winds are going to gust close to 100 kilometers per hour. Into Labrador along the coast from Cartwright to Nain, blizzard warning is in place for southeastern Labrador. Upper Lake Melville, a winter storm warning is in place, and back into the Churchill Valley, a blowing snow advisory is in place. Eagle River also under a winter storm warning. So there is lots to talk about with this winter storm, but it looks like the brunt of it is going to be felt across Labrador and not most of the island this go around. I'm working on your forecast. I'll have full details coming up on the NTV Evening News Hour between 6 and 7 and First Edition between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. Larry, back to you.
Eddie, thank you very much for this. The RNC